Developing story involving Find Food Bank. It is over funding cuts and what that could mean for some Valley residents. News Channel 3's Jeff Stahl spoke with Find Food Bank's Debbie Espinoza on some possible changes when it comes to keeping food on the table.
Debbie Espinoza, Find Food Bank, thank you for joining us today. We're talking, and you have some concerns in Congress right now. There are some changes being proposed to the SNAP program, which is the Supplemental Nutritional Assistance Program, that's important in the process for helping a lot of people get a meal, get food on their table around the Coachella Valley and even further. What are some of these changes and what are the concerns there?
So, one, thank you so much for having me here today to be able to talk about this. It's very important. We have over 150,000 people right here in the Coachella Valley Desert region that could be affected if these proposed changes go through on the SNAP program, which is otherwise known as CalFresh here in the state of California. But it's a federal program that provide assistance, food cash assistance to people, that they be able to use their EBT cards at the grocery stores to be able to purchase food for their families and for their loved ones to be able to feed themselves independently.
Now there's some concerns though, because the federal government wants to shift some of the funding responsibilities and the administration costs as far as benefits as well, could cost the state up to $4 billion.
Yes, absolutely. So right now this is a federally funded program. It's been one of the most successful federally funded programs to help battle food insecurity for our entire country. And the proposals that are going through right now that could be voted on as early as the end of this week would shift about $300 billion over to the states to be able to make up that amount of money to keep the program as it is right now. For the state of California, that translates into anywhere between $3 billion to $4.1 billion that the state would have to be able to find in order to be able to keep this program going.
You're worried that the state might not be able to pick up that slack and that the beneficiaries, the people that are on it, would suffer.
Absolutely. So if the state isn't able to pick up the $3.1 to $4 billion that would become the state's responsibility as opposed to what's been funded by federal, then they're going to have to make choices on whether or not we have to shrink the program. People could lose benefits, they could use dollars. The people that really need it are going to be the ones that are sacrificing now.
You've reached out to just about all of our local representatives, federal, in Congress, even state and county representatives. What are you hoping that people out, we have about 30 seconds to go, what would you hope that people at home do to maybe help as well?
Well, absolutely. For us, it's important for the information to get out to the community, for people to call their elected officials, for people to let them know, like, hey, before you make a decision on the vote, please make sure that you look into this and really understand the ramifications of what could happen to our communities if this bill goes through.
Okay, Debbie Espinoza, Find Food Bank, thanks so much for joining us, and keep us posted. We'll keep you posted on the latest developments out of Washington. Thanks so much.
Absolutely, thank you.
And you can learn more about all of our Find Food Bank stories and stay with News Channel 3 wherever you go. All you have to do is download the CTV app on Roku, Fire TV, or Apple TV.